Hey there, welcome back to the channel, where we dive into timeless wisdom and uncover how ancient philosophy can guide us through modern-day challenges. Today, we're tackling a topic that's rarely discussed but incredibly important: relationships. And before you think Stoicism is all about suppressing emotions, think again. True Stoicism is about self-mastery. It's about understanding how to navigate life, including romantic relationships, with clarity and composure. That's why we're exploring 9 things smart men should never do with women. Insights that will help you build stronger, more meaningful connections without losing yourself in the process. If you're ready to become the most grounded, confident version of yourself, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. Number 1. Don't overshare your past. Your past is a part of who you are, but it doesn't define your present. Stoic philosophy reminds us to be cautious about how we share our experiences. Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "When we look into the abyss also looks into us." Oversharing personal details, particularly past hardships, may seem like an act of vulnerability, but it can also create unnecessary emotional burdens. Smart men understand that not every memory needs to be laid bare. While authenticity is important, selective vulnerability is even more powerful. Instead of spilling every detail, share insights. Focus on what you've learned, not just what you've endured. This builds respect and demonstrates growth. A woman who genuinely values you will appreciate your resilience, not your suffering. Pro tip: maintain control of your narrative. Frame your past as a source of strength, not a source of regret. Let your actions reflect how far you've come. Number 2. Don't fear being alone. Aristotle once said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Yet the fear of solitude drives many men to stay in unfulfilling relationships. The idea of being alone often carries unnecessary shame, but Stoicism teaches us that solitude is not loneliness, it's freedom. Being comfortable with your own company is a sign of emotional maturity. It's where self-reflection happens, where resilience grows, and where self-respect is built. When you're not afraid to be alone, you raise your standards. You won't settle for temporary comfort at the cost of your well-being. Smart men understand that a relationship should enhance their lives, not serve as a distraction from themselves. They choose companionship out of genuine desire, not fear. A partner should complement your growth, not replace it. Pro tip: embrace solitude as an opportunity for self-improvement. Develop hobbies, pursue goals, and cultivate inner peace. When you do enter a relationship, it will be from a place of abundance, not lack. Number 3. Don't waste your time. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." One of the biggest mistakes men make is investing their time in relationships that offer no real fulfillment. Chasing someone who doesn't value your presence is a clear sign of poor self-respect. Smart men understand that their time is a precious resource, one that should be spent on personal growth, career advancement, and building meaningful connections. Instead of endlessly waiting for someone's affection, redirect that energy. Learn new skills, strengthen your body and mind, and surround yourself with people who uplift you. A woman worth your time will recognize your value, not make you beg for validation. Pro tip: audit how you spend your time. If your mental space is consumed by the uncertainty of a relationship, it may be time to step back and refocus on yourself. Number 4. Don't seek validation through others. Epictetus taught us that external validation is fleeting, but self-acceptance is permanent. Many men fall into the trap of seeking approval from women, believing that external praise will bring them happiness. But the Stoic man knows that his worth is not dictated by others. He celebrates his achievements without waiting for applause. This inner confidence is what truly makes him attractive. When you value yourself, others will naturally respect you. Women are drawn to men who stand firm in their beliefs and embrace their strengths without needing constant reassurance. A man who seeks validation may appear insecure and lack personal direction. Pro tip: make self-affirmation a daily practice. Recognize your growth and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Confidence is not loud, it's steady and unwavering. Number 5. Don't neglect your mental health. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This means your mental well-being is your responsibility. Sacrificing it for the sake of a relationship is a mistake smart men avoid. While supporting your partner emotionally is essential, it should never come at the expense of your own peace. If a relationship brings more distress than joy, it's not a relationship worth holding on to. Prioritize self-care through mindfulness, exercise, and meaningful reflection. A resilient mind is your strongest asset. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Pro tip: establish boundaries. Protect your mental health by surrounding yourself with positive influences and refusing to tolerate toxic behaviors. Number 6. Don't lose yourself to please others. Albert Camus once said, "To be happy, we must not be too concerned with others." This quote perfectly captures one of the most common mistakes men make in relationships: sacrificing their own identity to meet someone else's expectations. Stoicism teaches us the importance of living in alignment with our values. When a man constantly bends over backward to please his partner, he risks losing sight of who he truly is. Smart men know that authentic love doesn't require constant self-sacrifice. It demands respect, compromise, and the freedom to be yourself. Saying yes when you really mean no is a form of self-betrayal. Over time, it diminishes your confidence and creates resentment. A woman may even lose respect for a man who doesn't stand his ground. On the other hand, a man who values himself will naturally command more respect and admiration. Pro tip: practice assertiveness. Communicate your thoughts and desires without fear. A genuine partner will appreciate your honesty and admire your integrity. Be true to yourself, and you'll attract someone who loves you for who you are, not for who you pretend to be. Number 7. Don't abandon your path. Seneca warned, "If you don't know which port you are sailing to, no wind is favorable." In relationships, it's easy to lose track of your goals when you become overly consumed by someone else's desires. Smart men avoid this by staying committed to their own journey. When you abandon your ambitions to accommodate your partner's expectations, you're essentially giving up control over your life. This not only diminishes your personal growth, but can also lead to regret. A relationship should be a partnership, not a sacrifice of your individuality. Imagine a man who once had dreams of starting his own business or pursuing a passion project. But instead, he shelves those aspirations to maintain a relationship. Over time, frustration builds, and resentment can damage the very connection he was trying to protect. Pro tip: set clear personal goals and revisit them often. A supportive partner will encourage your growth, not hinder it. When both individuals are committed to their personal growth, the relationship becomes a source of mutual inspiration rather than limitation. Number 8. Don't neglect friends and family. Plato once said, "People are like soil. They either help you grow or stunt your growth." One of the most damaging mistakes men make in relationships is pushing away friends and family to prioritize their partner. While it's natural to want to spend time with someone you care about, isolating yourself from your support system can have serious consequences. Friends and family offer perspective, grounding, and emotional support, things no single relationship can replace. A smart man understands that nurturing these connections is essential for personal well-being. When a relationship becomes your entire world, it creates an unhealthy dependency. This not only puts pressure on your partner, but also leaves you vulnerable if the relationship ends. Maintaining a balanced social life strengthens your emotional resilience and keeps your identity intact. Pro tip: schedule regular time with friends and family. Encourage your partner to do the same. A healthy relationship includes space for both personal and shared experiences. When your social network thrives, so does your relationship. Number 9. Don't be obsessed. Marcus Aurelius once cautioned, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you become excessively focused on someone, it clouds your judgment and distorts your sense of self. Smart men know that obsession is the opposite of genuine love. It's easy to mistake infatuation for affection. You may find yourself constantly checking your phone, analyzing every word she says, or changing your schedule just to accommodate her. But this behavior is not attractive. It's suffocating. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from emotional self-regulation. Instead of placing your happiness in someone else's hands, cultivate inner peace and confidence. When you approach a relationship with this mindset, you'll naturally foster a healthier, more balanced connection. Pro tip: Practice mindfulness. Whenever you feel yourself becoming overly fixated on your partner, shift your focus to your personal goals, hobbies, and self-care. Create a fulfilling life outside of the relationship. This not only strengthens your sense of self, but also makes you more attractive in the long run. And there you have it. 9 things smart men should never do with women through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Remember, true strength isn't about dominance or detachment. It's about maintaining your identity, setting boundaries, and cultivating self-respect. By applying these principles, you'll not only improve your relationships, but also grow into a more confident, resilient version of yourself. After all, a man who knows his worth will never fear walking away from anything that diminishes it. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And let us know in the comments, which principle resonated with you the most? Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, and live with purpose.